You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell, and we will talk a little bit about Stephanie White because I want to show this Cheryl Reeve clip. Because if you have not noticed something going on up in Minnesota, number one, they've got a superstar on their hands in Olivia Miles. And number two, Natasha Howard is clowning the league right now. And when you look at her stats versus last year, you're like, and then you look at her stats before last year and after last year, you're like, oh, Stephanie White's a problem. Stephanie White is an issue, all right? So, let's start with dribble, 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 shoot. Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, dribble, shoot. Where the ball goes to die. And I'm talking about Kelsey Mitchell. Now, guys, in the offseason, when she was a free agent, I kept saying, I've said this, you've heard me say it, she is a dynamic scorer. But that is where it begins and ends with Kelsey Mitchell. If she gets her hand on the ball, that is where the ball goes to die. And here's the problem. Bring up Stephanie White again. Stephanie White believes this player is the best player on her team when she does not play any defense. Well, Caitlin Clark proved the other night she's capable of playing some defense. Kelsey Mitchell does not play any defense. She does not pass the ball. And the other day was a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle. She bleeped around and got a couple of rebounds. And what she won't do ever in life is pass the ball back around to Caitlin Clark. If Caitlin Clark gives up the ball after she comes down the court, it's a wrap. She'll be standing around in the corner. She could take a nap, for crying out loud. And can I keep it real? Kelsey Mitchell's not the only player on this team that doesn't give Caitlin Clark the ball. Oh, I said it out loud. Yeah, I watch. The ball just not, the ball just really does not come back around to Caitlin very often. If you watch, and this team, and this is what Stephanie White wants, is built around Kelsey Mitchell. I believe, and I've said it before, you've heard me say it, I don't believe Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell can coexist. I don't. Not unless Caitlin wants to be the third option on a team. I mean, if she gets lucky, she'd be the second option on this team. Because she's just not going to get the opportunities. As long as this coach is here. Remember, can you imagine, Christy Sides once said, they have awakened a monster as Caitlin Clark was destroying the league in the second half of the 2024 season. Can you imagine Stephanie White ever saying that about Caitlin Clark? Oh, they've awakened a monster. No, she don't believe a monster exists there. My boy over at Keep the Vision, go subscribe, put up this video. Let's watch it. It's only a minute long.
There's no way Caitlin Clark can play with this girl, man. It just is what it is. It just is what it is, bro. Let's count how many dribbles she had before her turnover.
Real?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 dribbles and a turnover. 13 dribbles and a turnover.
We didn't even do dribble, dribble, shoot. We did dribble, 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 dribble. Nothing.
The lady, look at this. Kelsey Mitchell, she's going to miss the free throw, get the ball, and watch this. Look at this. Just dribbling in circles. Just won't pass it. I'm going to just run in here and throw it up. Dude, pass
Caitlin
the
Clark
damn
was all
ball,
out
Kelsey. It's not that, like, you are not going to have a heart attack if you pass the ball once in a while. Here comes Kelsey
I swear to God, it won't kill you. You will not go into cardiac arrest. I promise.
Mitchell. Clank. Just the girl don't pass the ball, bro. Like, y'all act like I have to show y'all the footage so you can see we're not making it up. This lady refuses to pass the damn ball to anybody.
And fans are starting to catch on. They are absolutely starting to catch on. They be bragging about Kelsey Mitchell while she's 3 of 12 in the game. 9 seasons, 117 and 169 regular season record. Woo! Kelsey Mitchell's a snake. Boy, I'm going to tell you. Selfish. Kelsey keeps her head down. Can't see the floor. Only goes to her left. Yikes. Kelsey Mitchell appears guilty of both collusion and uncompetitive collusion. Well, look, we've talked about this in the Ben Daniel live stream during games. There are several people in that chat that swear to God Kelsey Mitchell is shaving points. It gets brought up in every game because of her not being willing to pass the ball at all and taking terrible shots. That they're like, she's got to be willingly doing that for a reason. Cheryl Reeve on Olivia Miles.
I don't coach. A lot of times she'll say, what do you want me to look for? And I say, whatever your instincts tell you is there. I don't coach her passing at all. I try to stay out of the way of that. We try to play call to feature, some of the things that we know she's going to find. She just has an incredible gift on the instincts of who's open, when they're open, just sees it before everybody else. And so timing is so crucial. If you've got a shooter open, that by the time it touches their fingers, they can let it go. Because if you're a tick late, defender has a chance to get back to you, and that shot looks different. Pick and roll game, etc. It's a gift. And that's what we've talked about. It's a generational gift if you just don't see it very often. And obviously she makes things easier for her teammates.
That's all you need to know. I don't coach. A lot of times she'll say, what do you want me to look for? And I'll say, whatever your instincts tell you. Can you imagine that coming out of Stephanie White's mouth? I don't coach her passing at all. I try to stay out of the way of that. We try to play call to feature some of the things we know she's going to find. She has an incredible gift. Stephanie White's never going to talk like that about Caitlin Clark ever. Ever. Not going to happen. Natasha Howard. Dude, people thought Natasha Howard was cooked. Yeah, she's 34 years old. We found out, she was cooked in Stephanie White's offense. Natasha Howard, 17 points a game, 7.6 rebounds, 3.2 assists. Guys, let's go back to last year. Let's come down. Here's total rebounds. She's averaging a full rebound a game more. She's averaging over an assist and a half a game more. She's averaging more steals and is averaging almost 6 points a game more. She's shooting 64%. Olivia Miles, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 6.3 assists. In 11 games, she's a rookie, and when you watch her play, she's already one of absolutely the most dynamic players you'll watch in the league. She's already like in my top 5 favorite players to watch. I don't think that's going to age well for Dallas at all. Agenda, Stephanie White, agenda. Just pointing that out. I got to tell you, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work in Indiana. Either Caitlin's got to go or the entire leadership and front office of the Indiana Fever's got to go. That includes the coach. There's no in-between there. Stephanie White looks at Caitlin Clark and sees a jag. Just another guy. A jag. Can you imagine looking at Caitlin Clark and thinking, yeah, that's a jag. Not a jaguar, a jag. Just another guy. In this case, just another girl. Just another girl. Kelsey's a superstar on this team. We never see Stephanie White berate or scream at Kelsey. None of this. I've got my suspicions as to why. I think agenda's got something to do with that. We just don't know it. It's not out in the open, out in the public. Dribble, 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 shoot! Not going to work. The Vanderbilt Fever. Tell me what you think. Never forget, ever, that the three best players for Vanderbilt said, fuck it. Well, we would rather set out a year and leave this program and set out a year than to keep playing for Stephanie White. We want everybody to feel special, Lynn Dunn. Beta bullshit. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.